Hi, I'm Mary Jo Lewis, the supervisor of Bear Creek Nature Center.
And I'm Nancy Stone Bernard, supervisor of Fountain Creek Nature Center. And we'd like to invite you to become an environmental education volunteer leader for the nature centers.
There's a self-fulfillment with volunteering that is almost undescribable. But once you engage yourself and really try to become part of the setting, part of the organization, then it just becomes so easy. And volunteering is good for the soul, it's good for the heart, it's just a wonderful experience.
As a volunteer, it has been a very rewarding thing for me personally to be able to do something that's fun, to be out in nature. And I would just encourage anybody who wants to give some of their time. I really can't say enough about being a volunteer for the nature centers.
There's really three big reasons I volunteer with the Nature Center. One is I'm fortunate enough to be a third-generation Colorado native right here in southern Colorado, Colorado Springs. And I was born in a family that really appreciated and loved nature, so I was exposed to it from the time I was born. And the third big reason is mentorship. I've had wonderful mentors and a lot of mentors that related to a lot of the natural experiences around here. So this is my opportunity, once I retire, to come back and volunteer and try to impart a little bit of the mentorship pass on that I need to.
I just said to myself years ago that when I retired that I wanted to do something outside, and I thought I owed it to the park to be a volunteer. They had given me these trails over the years.
It's a ton of fun working at a nature center. You have all these kids that are excited to be out of school, they're excited to be learning, and you get to teach really cool things, right? You're teaching them about plants and animals that they've maybe seen before, maybe heard of, but haven't really gotten to look at or touch or really experience. So you're helping them experience it.
When you become an environmental education leader at Fountain Creek and Bear Creek Nature Centers, you'll have the opportunity to become intimately acquainted with the habitats, the riparian and wetland habitats at Fountain Creek,
And the foothills habitats and riparian habitats at Bear Creek Nature Center.
I thought, because I hiked a lot, I skied and spent a lot of time outside gardening, that I knew a lot about nature. I knew probably a fourth of what I know now.
They put you through training. This training introduces you to different aspects of the world around you. So then you can go off from these different introductions that you've been introduced to and educate your mind even more.
My goal every time I go out is to learn something new, whether or not it's about the Nature Center, it's about people, it's about kids. That's the goal of life and learning.
Because when you're out walking around with a group of kids, you're always looking for things to talk about. Or they're always showing you things and asking you questions. And now when I walk around on my own, I'm always like, oh, this cool plant I've never seen before, which is a lot of fun.
I learn something every time. I learn from the kids. You notice different things when you're out on the trails with the children and they point to something and they're just so curious. And so it's actually helping me learn and stay educated about what goes on here at the nature centers.
At Fountain Creek Nature Center, we have a magic word, and that magic word is water. And we like to say, where there's water, there is life. And you will get to connect people to the water, to understand the creeks and the tributaries that feed into our watershed. And we will get to educate the students on how to keep our watershed clean and healthy.
We have two of the most beautiful facilities, and that's the part I love. I love sharing the actual facility with people.
Fountain Creek Nature Center is an oasis on the plains where you can enjoy the creek, the woods, the meadows, the marsh, the pond, and help us educate children from various schools on our field trips. We need you to be environmental education leaders.
Bear Creek Nature Center is located in the foothills of Colorado Springs. So our volunteers have the opportunity to learn more about the foothills, the plants and the animals that live there, and then to connect people to those foothills habitats and to the beauty that exists in them. A point of pride for Bear Creek Nature Center is that we were the first nature center to open our doors in Colorado in 1976. So our volunteers really carry out a 41-year legacy of providing quality environmental education programming in our community.
I just am in awe of the creativity of all the naturalists, the programs we offer. It's, you know, and for us, it's a joy to be here.
They have the best programs here. The programs that they offer for adults, for kids, for the general public, for school programs, they're so well planned and so thought out, and they cover every detail. And it just makes it a really great experience for us and for the people that are attending all the programs.
I like their philosophy on education, on touching things and smelling things and asking lots of questions.
With many volunteer opportunities, the social aspect is really one of camaraderie. So we learn about one another, what our previous careers were, what our aspirations are, where we've come from, what we intend to learn, how we can help each other, sharing best practices. All of that just makes us a better volunteer community, if you will.
You don't have to volunteer a lot. They like to ask for like 40 hours a year. So if you work the desk maybe 10 times, you've got it.
Thank you for watching this video and for considering becoming a volunteer at the nature centers.
Our volunteer community is really the lifeblood of what we do. We could not do it without you. So thank you for considering your time, and we hope to meet you and have you here as part of our community soon.